We're live in the control center, trying a new streaming setup. My face is taking up part of it. I've got some new headphones. I saw these and I just probably the most interesting thing about this stream will be the cat ears and the many cats that are behind me. Okay, so I have a new rig. You can see that I've got all of my different plugins as well as my Spartan and Eliza stuff open. I just opened 2 new plugins, which I've been working on in different windows. And I gotta change my audio, it's a little too loud for me. And the screen's a little dark. Still dialing everything in. A lot of autism. Gotta tweak the color. Maybe it's better. Alright, let me just fix the audio. Someone's screaming. Cool. I got this new thing. I got headphones. And I got this new monitor. So it's all dialed in. Alright. So let's see, what are we doing? Let's go to our to-dos, right? And we have, well, these are the windows. So we have 6 different plugins that we're building simultaneously. And we have 2 different projects. We have the Spartan project as well as the Core Eliza project. In building this, a few different things came up, and I'm in the middle of working on making this one work. Where I wanted to test the plugin, but I started making it so that plugins could call services from other plugins. Like, well, if you want to call the Solana service, you should really just call the wallet service, and you need a service type wallet for the Solana wallet or the EVM wallet. And all that's all good. But then when I wanted to test these dependencies on top of each other, the underlying Eliza OS test suite needs to know, like, okay, well, these are the plugins that I have to load for testing. And so we created dependencies. I want to make sure the dependencies work so that you could just add this plugin, and then it would, add the dependencies that you needed. I am wondering, I'm gonna add some like things to ponder here, and I gotta get used to using my better ergonomic keyboard. Right. So, so let's say that I am testing. See, my concern is that, let's say I am testing like I'm testing the Auto Trader service where I need a wallet, or any of these services where I need a wallet. Like, well, I kind of want a dummy wallet to test on that follows the wallet service but doesn't actually pull like Solana or EVM or something specific. Like, that would be the long-term goal. Depending on a specific service like Solana, we should depend on a dummy, or well, on a wallet as a required service type, right? And then for testing, our test suite will always have a dummy wallet and dummy whatever for all of the different, what are we calling them? Service types, right? So we should have a test implementation of each service type loaded in and available when we run the plugin tests. And we should probably, like, we should enforce relatively strict plugin boundaries to not depend on other plugins, but to depend on common interfaces. So if we define common interfaces, in Web3, that's going to be very specific, like LP pool management service, wallet service, uh, token data service. We have a few defined, and that's another thing. We should think about um, where to put our Web3 shared types, and shared types in general. Runtime could get super polluted, like what happened with models in V1. If we're not careful, these are notes to myself to handle later. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on. These are the things I got to think about and make sure that we account for as we develop all this stuff. Let's say we have a like a plugin, like an LP management service. Well, now we need a shared LP type, like we have an Orca, Radium, Meteora, all these different liquidity pool providers. So we need some sort of type and a regular interface that all of them follow. So I don't need to know anything about Meteora. I just need to be like, get me the pool, or put money into the pool, or rebalance it. And maybe there's some very Meteora specific things which I can provide as I don't know, probably with TypeScript we'll do like a dynamic generic interface. So you pass in the expect like Meteora, and it's like, okay, cool, you're doing Meteora, so I should give you this type. You could probably do something like that, something fancy. We could also do type definitions where like the type can be expanded upon by the plugin with registering with an index.dt or definitions.d.ts kind of thing, like just declaring using the declare keyword in TypeScript. Got a lot of options. But let's just kind of see where we're at with the projects. So I have a new setup. Before this, I was kind of like switching between a lot of things and trying to jam it into my much smaller display. Now I've got this 48-inch across display. You really can't read much of anything here, I'm sure. But the point is that we're going to get everything going. So we'll talk about what each of these are. And that's part of my goal here, is that I want to just make sure that I have the rough summary and plan and status, everything, right? So cool. Here we have plugin auto trader. It does what it says in the box. It automatically trades. It has a few different strategies, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, let's see. Where's my, is this working? Great, awesome. Okay, so please give me an assessment report of where we're at, what's working and not working, and what we still have to do, what's remaining, what risks there are, what tests are failing and succeeding, etc. Write the report into a report.md and save it into the root of this project so that I can pass it along. Try to keep it pretty concise and something that a project manager would want to see. Okay, cool. Do that. We'll do that. Now, for each of these, let's go to Spartan, and I have plans for all of these. So we just want to make sure that like plan. We're gonna copy all of these into these so that we just have quick access to them. I don't think we need that. We definitely want this. And then we have social. Well, let's just do these one at a time. So I have overall plan, goals, and then I also need my specs, which is a we could optimize cursor a little bit, and that's something we should definitely do. We'll say workflow notes. Oops. It's like split keyboard. It's kind of nice. Optimize cursor. What are they called? Cursor rules. So we don't have the like. I kind of have this fat cursor rules file, and it's not really being well handled. So we definitely want to get the reports, and then we'll optimize the cursor rules, because that will help us a lot with our actual thing going well. Okay, so cool, great. Some helpful documents to give you guidance. And yeah, I could spell things better, but I don't really care. Just kind of bang that out. Specs, overall plan, and Trust Marketplace, which is what this one's called. Okay. And then this is the Treasury Management plugin. And specs, and let's make sure we have. I'm not sure what the difference is here. Not totally sure. Overall plan and goals. Okay. Now we have hedge pool, which is pool management, kind of like DAO's fun in a box, basically. Do the same thing. Give me the deets. Just go up here, grab this one. Copy. I got used to what the copy is here. Cool. Please give me an assessment. Let's make sure we got the spit, and it is the community treasury. I feel like we have two different approaches to this. How are we doing hedge pool? Probably right. But we also have the treasury management here. Outline what the goal of this plugin is, and how a user will use it. Let's just see what it's already got, because I kind of forget how I did this. Say sure. Okay, and then we've got dgen intel, which seems to have gotten wrecked. We should probably make sure that's right. Okay, I gotta fix my new keyboard control keys. Messed up. Let's see. Keyboard. Okay. Control should be control, but clearly Control C is not having it. Oh. Damn, on the wrong one. Okay, great. Fixed. Okay, so what's going on with our dgen intel plugin? Oh, it doesn't have much going on for it. I thought it did, though, so I think we might have nuked it. Which is unfortunate. Let's see. let's go see where we're at with that. GitHub. I think I'm getting used to this keyboard. Probably actually here. Cool. And okay, we've got a lot of things here, and we're looking for Degen Intel. Okay, got you. If we look at the branches, we can see all Spartan Neo. Well, let's go see DevOD. Alright, I think we should just pull Degen Intel from Odie's branch. Git checkout. Let's see. Origin / that was funky. Source. Degen Intel. Oh. This is pasting the wrong thing. I see. DevOD. Gotta get used to copy. Okay, solid. No. I don't understand. It should just be, let's see. Git checkout origin source. Oh, that's why. I think it was right. I was just dumb. Okay. Now we have, and then we're gonna move source plugins. Jesus Christ. Degen Intel to plugins. Plugin Degen Intel. Sure. Okay. And that's more what we're expecting is all of that. However, that got nuked somehow. Okay. Sad day, but totally fine. CD plugins and plugin Degen Intel, get init, remote, GitHub ElizaOS - plugins. Plugin dgen Intel. Oh, well, motherfuck. Why isn't this here? Alright. Well, that's something. So we're going to see where we're at with this, because we have some new code. We might have to merge in. Move plugin dgen Intel. Okay, and then we're going to git clone. Copy. Paste. Okay. Here we are. Here's the clone stuff. Plugin dgen Intel 2. What was it? New? I really gotta get better at typing on this keyboard. Okay. And we can see okay. And then we can bring that here. Copy, copy. Okey-doke. And clearly the new stuff has some things the old one does not. Okay. Okay. Please give me a detailed report on the current status and completion status of the plugin. I'd like to know if tests are passing, what tests are testing for, what tests are not there, what tests are failing. I'd like to know what has actually been done on the plugin, what is remaining to do, and I'd like to review the whole PRD and see how in line it is with our expectations. Give me a thorough report and save it to report.md. Make it something that a project manager would want to see. I have two different source folders. The source new is new source content that I would like to integrate. Can you review both of them and show how they're different? I think that we want to change things so that we're leaning on the Birdeye plugin and calling get service Birdeye, and probably migrating the Birdeye code out of the plugin dgen Intel, and thinking about like what is the standardized interface for that, for not just Birdeye but CoinMarketCap, for any kind of token data that we're getting from anywhere. Can we normalize that down to something that we actually use, and create a service interface for that that all of those providers or dependent plugins extend, so that everything that depends on that data doesn't have to be tied to one specific plugin or another, but to can just call services by type and call the interface functions on them and use them in a generic way. All right, we'll kick that off. Hopefully it does our let's just say include this in your report.md. Okay. Looks good. Gave me a nice detailed thing. Looking good. think we probably want to pause here with the LP manager. We should make sure. Whoops. I forgot to include the PRD wall. Please read this and then keep going with your task. Of creating a report.md. Don't worry about fixing code right now. Cool. Okay, so all those are happening. We've got reports. This is no place to read the reports. We're gonna move this to our HackMD for tracking. Okay, so we have auto. I'll just paste this down here for now. Okay. Auto Trader plugin status report. It's currently blocked and non-functional due to a critical issue. Yes, this is true. The critical issue is that thing about the dependent plugin, so we have to fix that first, which we actually already have. We have that over here. What's working? The tests begin to execute. Yeah, so unit tests seem to work, but the it's just not going to work with the runtime tests. This seems to be just some dumb problems. Okay. Okay. Reasonable. I think that's the takeaway from this one. Status. Blocked. Okay. Let's go read the... Still generating your damn report. Oh my god. No, just generate the report.md I requested first, please. I don't see it. Did you make one? Okay, cool. Get back to that one in a second. Trust Marketplace. Foundational code is structurally complete and technically stable. I mean, I got this working a few weeks ago. It's pretty solid. Primary blocker is the ineffective data extraction. Oh. Okay, that's very helpful. This makes a lot of sense. What's working? Great. I mean, if we're at the point where it's like, hey, our guesses are just low quality, then great. We can totally work on extraction. Okay. Okay. This looks great. I totally agree. We have to do something to mitigate the ATH strategy. This is very, very, very fucking good report, actually. We'll just get this. In testing, test data not correctly created. Okay. LP. It's our damn report. It's my damn report. Ooh. Okay. Great. Okay. All right, cool. So we didn't like how we did the LP management, so we're changing it to refactor it and also try and refactor the other plugins along with it, which is why it kind of needs to be either in Spartan or in progress. Okay, solid. Treasury management. Oh, I see. Well, I think that this plugin treasury is actually just I was confused about this because I think that it's the hedge pool. So I think we can nuke this one. And then we have treasury. We can nuke that. We put it in its place. We can move Intel here. One, two, three, four, five. That makes sense. I guess I'll move Intel here. Just kind of expand the ELIZA project since we'll be working on that in a second. Okay, interesting. Let's see what's next. Good, we can simplify it down. Yeah, because that's our LP pool manager, dude. For now. Okay, so that means until it's 2B. Treasury is cooked. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree with all of this. I definitely agree with all this. I think we can get rid of. You know? This is kind of a lot. Okay. In progress. Should choose Odie's branch over and push to plugin Bow. And last we have hedge pools. Okay. Oh, where are you? Report.md. Let's see. I should probably make this bigger, otherwise hard to see. Do refactor Rust. Yeah, gotta refactor Rust. Always be refactoring to Rust. Did my screen die? Let's see. Yeah, well, my screen's died. That's sad. I think if I change the size of my window, I hope I don't kill everything. Oh, fucking glorious. Okay, Chrome. Google Chrome. Maybe CDF. Google Chrome. Okay, well that would be way more interesting if you could see what I was writing. Cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's cook it down. Go to the plugin. Create a pool. LPs can invest SOL. Current state. Critical bugs. Cool. Okay, cool. Seems like it's just grinding through. Okay. Status in progress. Okay, so that's all of our different windows here. Let's see. We got a few things we gotta do, but what do we have to do to sort of unblock ourselves here? To do right now. I'll just do that. So I'll delete this. Right. 1, cursor rules. 2, push ELIZA code for the for fixing plugin dependencies. That'll get us working. 3, I want like a shared types kind of thing. I'm wondering if we put all the shared types into a single monorepo package, or do we just do the bad thing and put them into core? Yeah. Break up types in core and put the types. Put in Web3 types. Okay, so we need to do those things for sure. Otherwise, you know, for what? For LP management service, wallet service. Token data service, right? And interfaces for token data, etc. Okay. Wallet data, token data, etc. And then we have to think like, well, I have a dummy wallet service over there, but I kind of just want to get things cooked. So we'll say get all of the coders back on track and running. And then we'll say we need the abstractions for, let's see, do we want that? Yeah, dummy wallet, dummy LP manage pool, and dummy token data. Right? I mean, that seems to be the way to do it. Cool if I could add like chat to the damn screen. How the fuck do I add chat? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Probably an easy way. Okay, so cursor rules. Just give me a second to use the bathroom, and then we'll get into this. All right. I'm back. Oh, you like them, Tetsuo, don't you? I know you love them. I got the Kraken kitties. I was going to get some new headphones, and I just thought I was at Best Buy today. And I saw those, and I started laughing so hard. I started thinking about little Marty Cat Boy. Who's the cat boy now, Martin? Let's fucking go. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to update the cursor rules. Now, one of our very good friends did do this. So I'm going to go look him up in my chats really quick. Oh my god, AI flow. I'm just going to have AI make a Python version of Eliza. And all the plugins. Why not? Should be easy. Cool. Okay, so we have cursor rules. We can look at we got some problems. Well, let's see. Well, I think my rules suck. So let's see what Igor did. I see. This is what Igor did. Dot cursor slash rules, Agno, MCP, Python, Solana, Eliza OS, client. I mean, this is pretty good, but is it gonna get us there? Dude, this is fucking sick. But let's go make sure it's all correct. Okay. All right. So we have cursor rules. And I'm going to drop those into our Eliza. Everything here is going to be super small. I'll try and make it bigger so that it is all readable, but I doubt. I just don't see how it's going to be. I'll expand this. Okay. It's just going to be in there. Didn't work. Copy folder. Cursor rules dot cursor. And we're going to move this here. Sometimes cursor just likes to index things. Freeze in the middle of what you're doing. Come on. Maybe it's fine. Okay, cool. Let's go. I got everything. Okay, delete. Now we have cursor. We have some different things. Agno. We have fast MCP. MCP. Python. Solana. Cool. Eliza OS. So we're going to go work on these rules. So Cursor has a new Cursor rules format where each rule is a separate rule. A friend made these Eliza OS rules, but we've updated a lot of things in the runtime, and I'm not entirely sure that they're correct anymore. So I'd like you to review all of them, review our code, review our old but kind of more recent Cursor rules, and make sure that everything makes sense. Then go and rewrite all of the Eliza OS rules with the updated details from everything that you've learned. Specifically, these files. Okay. And what do we want? We want split the work up, otherwise it would just take too long. Cool. Got 2 of those cooking. Get rid of that one. Okay. So now it's working on the Cursor rules. Oh, it would be very helpful if I gave it some things, right? Should be fairly accurate. And then we also need, and here's our source code. Time and types. Which will be in packages, core, source. We have runtime and we have types. Yeah. Cool. Here are my runtime and types from the core package. And here are my current Cursor rules, where most things should be accurate, but the file itself is obsolete. It's Cursor changed. They do things. It's broken up into separate files now. Please review everything you've done. Make sure it's right, and keep going. Okay, cool. So we got those 2. That should be fine. Gotta get the music going. We need some new jams. Chill video game mix. I play these because they usually don't come after me for it. Okay, try again. And what else? Let's go back to our tracking sheet. Let's get the cursor rules. In progress. Push ELIZA code for fixing plugin dependencies. Okie doke. Alright, so push this off to the side for a sec. Get status. Let's check this out. So if you look at the files, we've got a couple things because plugin creator test was failing. CD packages, CLI, run test. And this should all work now. I believe we got it all working. Ooh. Plugin creator, database compatibility issues. Okay, well, I don't really want to fix tests right now, so we're just gonna CV. We have one test failing. Please review and let's fix it. And we know where it is. It's in plugin creator.test. If we got that far, can we just get rid of that? Like, that's not important. PG Lite data dir. Yeah, I mean, maybe it doesn't necessarily have to contain PG data dir. The fuck is written content? I'm gonna need some sort of tag. Come on. Like, written content. Just something. Cool. Let's try it again. Think it'll find it. That's not good. That's not good. Plugin specification. Oh, who gives a fuck then? I mean, I do appreciate that it should tell you about environment variables, but I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. All the tests are passing. The tests are failing. Maybe the tests are bad. You know, you always have to ask yourself. Git add. Well, what's changing about the tsconfig? Git diff tsconf. Seriously? Oh, sorry. It's tsup.config. External. You really think it's going to make a difference? Is that really the problem? We're just not externalizing the right ones? Let's just try. Let's just try reverting the TS up. I don't want to lose this because it could be, you know, could be useful. You think it'll work? I mean, if it's gonna work, then I don't want to fuck with it. I was just worried about. I mean, why wouldn't it? what was the conditions? Like, if it was getting imported into something else, I could see that being a problem. But I don't think we should import it in other things. Okay, let's see. Failed run database migrations. Unreachable. Unfucking reachable. Let's try it again. I'm also in the CLI, so let's see what the CLI have its own. No, that seemed to fix it. No text embedding model registered. That will cause problems, I think. Seems like it would cause plugin problems. Fuck, we're testing. Oh yeah, right, we're gonna start. We just wanted to see that it started up. Okay, test pass, agent starts. I mean, we could just, let's just start it. Just start it and go see it. Hey, what's cooking? Right, because we have no handler for text embedding. Because we have nothing imported. Alright, cool. So, if we just run dev, let's just run it. I assume Eliza will work. We'll be the chat. No embedding model. Still no embedding model. I also have an old version. I should do this. Git stash. Git pull origin develop. Hopefully nothing on main is different than develop. Sure. Stash apply. Oops. Okay. And we got our files back. Good. Thank fucking God. And then we can see packages CLI, button run. Okay, and hopefully we do not get a warning. Wait. I didn't build. Button install and button run build. Oh my God. Did we not? We had some sort of merge conflict. Good status. Command shift. Use that. Okay, so we got RM the button lock. Button lock always gets stuff, but it's an auto-generated file. So we can just yeah. Let's crack another water. Oh, it's got a weird line. I don't like the line. Fix it? No, but I broke my damn thing. Hold up. Please don't crash. Alright. Kinda sucks I gotta do this over and over though. Hmm. Meteora failed. I don't. You really shouldn't even be here. What are you doing here? I'm just gonna nuke you. I don't need you. I hope I don't have to also nuke all the other shit though. Probably. For Auto Trader. CLI built. Yeah, totally. Alright. Yeah, just... Fuck. Is this the same? Probably. It's not. Alright. But I do want to keep it... So it's probably an import issue. Let's see. Interesting. We'll just do this for now. If we tag it with workspace, it will use the local one. I don't know why it's not. Whatever. Hopefully it'll then cook. Oh, this is probably a TS import thing. No. Doesn't seem to be what I expected. I think we can externalize this. Yeah, fuck it. Doing everything in my power not to drink the other Celsius on the table. Takes will. That's what I was looking for. Damn it. I was just looking in the wrong place. Wrong TS config. Okay. That would explain that stupid ass path issue. We've got that solved. I hate that path issue. Alright. Great. The build built. Now we can go back to CLI, bun run, test, and should all pass. Cool. Run start. Cook it. Kind of annoying that I guess we could merge the release, like, um, git pull origin v 1.0.6. Oh yeah, well, let me just merge the bits. Git add packages score. Sure. rm-r. I don't want to say that. Oh, jeez. Sudo. Gotta have the bun lock. Still getting used to the keys here. Gimme. Merge dev and fix. Definitely. Okay, and then we can get pull origin v 1.0.6 tag. Are you though? Are ya? I feel like the tag should push. Let's see. The tag should push back after release. .github workflows release. So when we tag a release, it runs the whole workflow, and then it publishes, but it never stores the actual version in that branch or pushes it back to develop. So we always get this warning that we're behind when we're developing the current version. And there's really no way to change that. Like, we're just going to permanently be stuck at whatever we're on, 1.0.4 or whatever. And we really, I think, want the version to update as we go in the release structure. So I think what we want to do is that when we tag a release, we want the release to update as it does, run the Lerna stuff, and then after the Lerna publish, we want to commit the changes of all of the package JSONs that are changed, and then I think that we want to push that commit to the branch that it was released from, which is probably main, or we could make a PR to develop with those changes. And basically, somebody can then go and merge the changes and develop. It's kind of weird. Why don't we... I don't know. What do other people do? Give me some advice. And give me the possible options ranked from best to worst. Cool. Click on that. please go through all of the files you just modified and make sure that they are correct and that they include all of the information in extraordinary detail that we could possibly want. Try and go grep and look in the core and other packages for information on how things work to really, really understand it and try to give really thorough instructions in each MDC. I want to make sure that if a human was reading this, they would be able to build a plugin or change a service or something like that entirely from these instructions. Your output should be a revision of all of the files that need to be revised. But I think that every file should probably be at least re-examined a little bit. Cool? Okay. Okay. Let's check on our things. Let's go look at our to-do lists. I like this. I like this a lot. I like that flow. Please take a once over and make sure that it's all perfectly correct and that you didn't fuck anything up before we push that. Cool. This is doing the cursor rules. All right, we'll just let you cook. Just give it one more once over. I want to have really thorough confidence that this is going to work. All right, looks good. Should we actually read it? Yeah. Okay, so it adds permissions for contents and pull requests. Why would it not on release? See. Well, I mean, that's fine. The ref is main. We are pushing that. Okay, that seems to make sense. I like it. All right. Git add. Git status. Can I spell? Yeah. git add dot github. Releasing will update the version on main. That's annoying. I gotta fix that. Update the version on main. And PR to develop. Cool. Okay, let's see where we're at with our LiveOS rules. API integration, LLM providers. This is great. This is absolutely fucking great. Okay. Seems good. Dot cursor. I guess we go put these here. I don't think you want that. You want that. I think you want cursor to be loaded up for people. Great. Okay, sounds really good. Plugin upgrade. wish I could do this at scale. Probably away. Probably want types. Okay, so last thing here is we have a plugin upgrade guide. I'm gonna go grab that and paste that in because that'll be very helpful. Well, that's probably just in the docs in our repo because it might not be. Unless I can remember the actual path, it'll be hard to find. Docs, migration. File, sure. Okay. I gotta paste it for whatever reason, but that's okay. Cursor rules. Yeah. All right. Get status. Get ignore. Get add cursor. Now we should take it for a spin, but Git commit. Add cursor rules for WiseOS. Hopefully didn't do anything else too stupid. Nope, looks fine. Git status. SHA. Various fixes. I'm gonna have to split this up. They're gonna fucking kill me. Alright, I'll just push it for now. Fine enough. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that. I don't even know if that's right. Hopefully we don't need this. That report was pretty good though. Let's see. Please review the report and then go and do everything that you possibly can. If there's things that you can't do, I understand, but let's figure that out. Try and do every single other thing and make sure that every other thing works, and let's just work around, make sure everything is very detailed. Okay. Let's see. No, let's just make this source. Let's see. We want to make dummy plugin abstractions for services like BirdEye and other services so that we can use the other plugins through abstracted interfaces like a token data interface, but we don't have to depend directly on the BirdEye plugin. Make sense? Where is our other thing, though? There it is. Okay. Please finish the plugin. If you get stuck, work on everything else you're not stuck on. Cool. Please work around that. Do your best. I'll work on a fix. In the meantime, do everything else to finish the plugin. Use a dummy wallet and other services so we can leverage get runtime, get service by type instead of direct Solana dependency. Okay. Okay, just keep those cooking. Oh, shoot. I gotta get my cursor rules in all of them. That's very important. At least for this part. Okay. Now, let's go look at cursor rules tutorial. Or whatever. Cursor rules. Project rules. User rules. We're going to make them project rules for now. Let's see. Creating a rule. Generating a rule. Wait, what did you do there? Slash. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Seems fine. Okay, that's solid. Let's go look at our to-do list. Cursor rules done. Independencies. Okay, so we have that. Okay, we did make the code, but it's not going to be accepted as a pull request. I mean, I could force it through, obviously, but let's try not to do that. Okay, so various fixes. Add cursor rules. Fix CLI test. We can do something before we do that. We can just look at what do we change. Bunch of cursor rules. Cool, cool, cool. Ah. I think we should break these up. We should definitely break these up, right? Alright, let's just break them up. So we want like 3 different PRs. Get, checkout, develop. Get, checkout, origin, develop. Get reset. I want to just get this motherfucker. Get, checkout, origin, develop. Gotta get this keyboard down. Okay, origin, develop. Get pull. That's a lot of fucking objects. I'm concerned. How am I pulling? Alright, we got some water. break these things up. So we're going to, well, we could cherry pick, but it's not really a single commit necessarily. So we're just going to check out pieces of this. You can see the first one is dot cursor. So git check out, what was it? Various fixes. Dot cursor. Git checkout. Feet. Add cursor. Cannot spell. Rules. Commit. Cursor rules. Git push. Sure. I'll just copy it. Okay, so there's a PR. Cursor. Adds dot. We'll just do that for now, it's fine. And then we will get checkout. And then we will get checkout dash p feet. Oh god. God forbid that I should not add the feet. This one's gonna be push version tag. And we're gonna get checkout SHA various fixes dash dash dot GitHub slash workflows release feed add push tags back to main and make a PR to develop. Push version tag version. Right? On release status. Push. Develop each push version back to main. We tag a release. It doesn't save the branch, the version back to our code. To our code. This PR fixes our release, or should at least, so that versions are synced. Versions are saved to the tag, pushed back to the main branch, and a version update PR is made to develop. That's what is supposed to happen. Okay. And we're going to request those guys. Oh, God. I could have failed. Oh, okay. It kind of makes sense for using like a SQL or something, Postgres somewhere. Okay. And then there was one more, wasn't there? CLI stuff. Come on. Let's see. Let's just see what there is. No, I think that this is the main thing we're trying to update, is test. I don't think we want to update the rest. This is ugly. Check out. Alright. Origin, develop. Get checkout, dash B, fix, feat, slash, test, dependency, handling. Ugh. Get checkout, origin, no. Shaw slash various fixes. Various fixes, dash, packages, CLI, source, server, no. But it is there. Source, commands, test, yeah, that one. And it should all be all we really actually need. CD, packages, CLI, run, build. See if it actually works. Run test. Cool. Good status. Git commit. Test. What should we say? Test. Installs. Plugin dependencies. Testing. I think we should. Let's see what happens. We said 8. Test dependency handling. Install plugin dependencies. I don't know about this. A lot more changes than we might need. I think we just need to install plugin depend. I mean, I don't mind the change to logger. Seems a little. I think that's kind of all we need. Async function, run all tests, get checkout, origin, develop. Just say like, well, if not, skip build. Push info. Then maybe install the plugin dependencies. Which is this little function right here. I'll probably need to import load project and some other shit, but whatever. Be good. Be alright. And install plugin. Do you want to replace that? Why not? Seems fine. Alright. Get checkout dash b feet slash test installed apps. Sure. Install dependencies of plugins when running tests so they don't fail. Okay. Change that. Alright, we want this to run on plugin auto trader, which we hopefully did not delete. Great. We need to build that first. Auto trader run test. Okay, cool. Look at that. Ugh. It installed, but I think we have to do a little bit of changing here. To not just run install plugin dependencies, but we have to register the plugins with the runtime. Could be separate, or we could pass the runtime to install plugin dependencies and do it there. Whatever you think is best. Wonder if it's froze. Yeah, probably. It's fine. Doing this. Let's go. See if we can make a cd dot dot slash CLI and bun run build and cd dot dot slash plugin auto trader and then we gotta fix one guy. I gotta figure out how to do the faster cursor. There we go, that's better. Can you build? You need to call runtime dot register on all loaded dependencies. Duh. Project agent. Explicitly register them. Well, we could just do that if we pass the runtime. I guess that's fine though. This is totally fine. Just iterate over the dependencies and then register them. Makes sense. Sure. Probably works. Let's run that command again. We can make it self-correct, but I won't worry about it for now. Okay, maybe we do need to make it self-correct. Can I... How do I make a... There's no way to make backticks? Oh, we're so fucking NGMI with this keyboard if I can't make backticks. What the hell? Crazy. My laptop to get a fucking backtick. We're so hosed. To see the errors. I can imagine an embedding service. Some things require it. Is it self-looping? Yeah. The fuck? Run it yourself. Where the fuck would that be coming from? Plug in Solana. Retarded. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we do. Fun run. mean, I feel like I got it working with the other approach. It's not. No. It's a problem with the test command and how we're handling node module resolution or something like that. Add a bunch of logs. I'll bet you something is not what you expect. It's probably in one of the utils. It's not a fucking environment variable discrepancy. Let me think about this. I'm trying to avoid having to think about it. This all seems fine. Why can't I register the plugin? Is that why? I think it's probably something about how, like, runtime load order or something like that at this point. I don't think that's... It's just totally wrong. Wrong. It's all plugin dependencies. Slash mock. So, what is this plugin steer shit? Alright, well. We'll have to debug this thing a little more. Fortunately, it's a little more complicated than just please fix. But basically, the problem is the test does not load the plugin Solana. How does the test runtime know what to load? I don't know. I think it's a little retarded. Step back for a second. What are we trying to achieve here? We're trying to make sure that dependencies are installed and registered before the plugin that we're trying to test is installed and registered. So just check the dependencies, load those first, then load the plugin and register it in the test. Just make sure the order is right, and then everything else should probably be fine. Let's get rid of this .eliza. I don't think we want that. It should be really simple. Just look at how we're doing it elsewhere. Okay. Keep going and don't stop. Don't ever stop. Let's make sure that PR is not up. Yeah. Why would you do that? That's better. Okay, we're just gonna kind of push those things along. If we can, see if we can get the settings going. should quit and re. Oh my God. Got nuked. All right, I have to go to bed.